joint things. Okay, so I'll just do a little bit of peppermint again. Yeah, so it's great for all the muscle support, ligaments, joints, all of that. So if you have any like aches and pains, it is amazing to put peppermint on it. If you have like a lot of pain, then I think the layering technique is really great. And when I do the layering technique, I usually do like pan away first. And if you didn't have pan away, you could certainly do deep relief. And like, you're just going to basically, I'll do it on my shoulder right now. So you're just going to basically put like 1 drop or 2 drops and rub it into the area where you have pain. And then I love to do copaiba after that, which is going to be really great support as well. So the layering technique, so I have 2 drops of copaiba there. The layering technique you can use with different things, but it really, really great for any kind of muscle and joint support. And then finish off with peppermint. And according to Mary Young, peppermint is our pusher. So when you do anything layering, peppermint is going to push that in even deeper. And if you want, you can seal. That feels so amazing already. You can seal that in with some carrier oil. So if you had like a V6 or any kind of carrier oil, it doesn't matter what it is. Like if you use avocado oil at home or whatever, you can just put that on. I have such a beautiful tingle in my shoulder right now. So yeah, going to be great for all the muscle things. Digestion, so you can use it on its own. I actually put peppermint in my coffee every morning, and it is such a great way to wake up. If you're not a coffee drinker, you can make your own peppermint tea with the white label one. So there's our white label. I do peppermint, lavender, lemon all the time. Like this is literally next to every diffuser, especially in my car, but everywhere. It's at my work because this is going to be your like, I use it for my seasonal things. So just going to be really great to open up your airways. And that is one of the benefits of peppermint, is opening our airways. Peppermint is also great going back to school time because it's really good for focus. And there's actually studies on peppermint and rosemary when it comes to focus and brain support and memory support and all those things. So if you have kids going back to school or doing exams or anything like that, peppermint's a really good one to diffuse and to apply topically. Peppermint is also cooling. Like I could literally go on forever about this one. So if you're right now, if hot, I know here in Newfoundland, it's been pretty warm, which is amazing. So if you want to cool down, like when I came back from work today, I wished I had it at work, but I forgot it. I just put a couple of drops right on the back of my neck. So your cervical plexus area, that's like where all the nerves come out to supply your head and neck area. So if you put a drop or 2 right there, it is amazing. You can also make like a cooling spray. That's what this is. We use that when we're hiking. And it's just peppermint mixed with like some either witch hazel. You need something to help it mix through the water, but that is so good for cooling down this time of the year. What else you can mix it with Digest if you want digestive support, if you find Digest, especially if you find it too strong. But peppermint on its own is great digestive support. I didn't grab the peppermint bottle, but I do have, this is a throat spray that I make for sore throats with frankincense, copaiba, and peppermint. But I also have like just a breath freshening spray with peppermint and spearmint. And I think I might have a bit of lemon in it. But yeah, so those little spray tops, adding those on your bottles is amazing. So I think that's, and it obviously is great in baths. So you can make like a detox bath or just like a muscle recovery bath or like all kinds of different recipes. There's like so many recipes with peppermint. It is so good. Peppermint brownies as well, and peppermint chocolates. Add some to anything chocolate you're doing is so good. So there you go. I will stop, but I could go on.
Peppermint's definitely one of those ones that like is super versatile, and it's definitely my top 5 oils too. Absolutely. But I'm going to move on and talk about the Luscious Lemon hand and body lotion. And I am obsessed with the Luscious Lemon line in general. They originally came out with the soap and the lotion first, and people loved the scent of it so much that they were like, we need just the oil blend itself too. So the blend is a mixture of a bunch of things, but definitely you get that lemony smell, but it's not just lemon. It's got the lovely floral of ylang ylang. It's got the groundedness of eucalyptus. It's just a really, really lovely blend. And it has a little mintiness too with its spearmint added in there. But I love the lotion so much. I've always been somebody who's had super sensitive skin, and I don't drink enough water. I know I'm working on it, but my skin is always, always dry. And I spend so much time outside in all weather, like in the freezing cold. We live on a little farm here, so we're always outside. We're always doing things. So like the moisture just gets sucked away from my skin, and I need to replenish it. And the Luscious Lemon is my favorite. It is so refreshing and uplifting and smelling. And it literally is like lotion that will last all day. And previous lotions I had tried, I'd have to like slather it on and slather it on and slather it on. But I find this like lasts so long. So one bottle lasts me longer than any one bottle of anything else I ever did before. And of course, I love the fact that I don't have to worry about phthalates or artificial fragrance and anything like that. So it's one that I can trust using around me and my family, and I love it. Also, side note, we're going to talk about the sale later, but the hand soaps, which I'm obsessed with as well, same smell, they're on sale this month. And so we're going to talk about that more later, but definitely at the 190 PV mark, capitalize on it and get that peppermint and the Luscious Lemon hand and body lotion together. Amazing. I am also obsessed with anything Luscious Lemon. The diffuser, I should say it's not a diffuser blend, but the oil blend is literally the most used diffuser blend that I use because it's so easy. You can just throw it in the diffuser. You don't have to mix together any oils, and then your house smells amazing. So I'm going to talk about patchouli, which is at the 250 PV mark. And patchouli is a single oil. It's really amazing and supportive for your skin. It's also really grounding and relaxing. So patchouli actually can help to improve the appearance of dry skin, and it can reduce the appearance of blemishes. Lots of people love patchouli because it's actually a really great, easy swap for your conventional deodorants. So you can just throw the roller top on this bottle, and you can just swipe it under your pits, just one or two little swipes. So you don't need a whole lot. But it works really well to help get rid of the stink, especially when it's really hot in the summer. And then you can mix this one into your skin serum to help support dry skin and blemishes. You can mix it into a conventional blend that you already make and just put a couple of drops. Or if you've got a serum or something that you're in love with, just add a couple drops to your in the palm of your hand with your and mix that in. And then it's also just a really grounding and relaxing oil. So it's a very earthy tone. And it's a little bit more palatable. People tend to find with more of a citrus oil mixed in with it in the diffuser. But it can help to wind you and your family down at the end of a long, busy day. And I also have definitely added into some bedtime blends as well. So it's just a really lovely earthy tone if you like those kinds of scents, but you can spice it up with some things like citrus. You could actually even mix it with some citrus fresh to make it a little bit more bright in the diffuser. But yeah, so that's and then it is a very commonly used one in conventional perfumes. Patchouli is a typical scent that is used a lot. So you can use it to make your own DIY perfume with some different oils. You can mix in some vanilla, some citrus oils, or whatever you're feeling. So yeah, that's patchouli.
Okay, hi everybody. I am going to be doing the last promo, the 300 PV promo, which is the charcoal mask. I am super excited about this promo because this charcoal mask is incredible. Prior to Young Living releasing this Blast convention, so just over a year ago, I was making my own DIY charcoal masks and it was quite a mess. I remember several times dumping a tub of black charcoal powder on my table or on my floor, and it's a disaster trying to clean it up. So I was very pumped when Young Living was like, hang on, we'll do this for you. And also looking at the ingredients, it's just incredible how much more you get in this mask as opposed to making it yourself. So when I was making it myself, I was just using bentonite clay, just some charcoal powder and some apple cider vinegar and water. And those were the only ingredients, which are great. And it's simple and it's easy and it's effective. But I am going to go over the key ingredients in this mask and it's going to blow your mind. So if you haven't tried it, you definitely need to get it for free this month. So my little face might disappear because there's so much going on in this product that I actually am going to read it off of my screen or else I'll miss something. So obviously, one of the reasons why I fell in love with Young Living was because of their attention to detail with all of the ingredients, and not just the ingredients themselves, but where the ingredients come from, which is called the sourcing of our ingredients. So a fun fact about this charcoal face mask is that it took Young Living scientists over 2 years to source and formulate all of the ingredients in this product to make it what it is. So that just gives you an idea of how much really goes into every product at Young Living. And so this one is made up of 100% naturally derived ingredients, which are going to support healthy skin without any synthetic shortcuts. So the charcoal mask uses Tahitian volcanic black sand, which is a gentle exfoliator, and it helps your skin appear softer and more glowing. And it also has activated charcoal from China and South Africa, which is going to absorb impurities to detox your skin, purify your pores, and reduce the appearance of blemishes. So it's going to leave you with an appearance of more even skin tone. It also has salicylic acid, which is a blend of fruit-derived alpha hydroxy acids, and peppermint. So you're going to get the peppermint oil in this mask too, which is going to provide that tingling feeling that Tina was talking about when she put it on her shoulder, but it's going to be on your face, which is the best feeling ever. So some of the key ingredients, like I mentioned, are the activated charcoal. So that comes from China and South Africa. We don't just get our ingredients from anywhere or just buy them from somewhere. We really pay attention to where it's coming from to make sure that there is no like impurities in the ingredient itself. And then it also has white kaolin, I think it's called, clay, which absorbs excess oil and impurities without stripping your skin of necessary moisture. So with a lot of other skincare products that I've used, it really dries my skin out. And I really like that this one absorbs excess oil, leaving your skin looking really matte, soft, and radiant, but it doesn't dry it out unnecessarily. And then we also have the gray kaolin clay, so white and gray, but the gray is sourced from Spain, which is really high in sulfur content. This helps to control skin imperfections. And then it also has the volcanic black sand, which is sourced from Tahiti, like I mentioned before. And this one also gently exfoliates, which is going to leave you with really soft skin. And then it has the AHAs, which I mentioned already too, the alpha hydroxy acids. So these ones are sourced from fruits like the orange, the lemon, grapes, and there's 5 different ones in here, which are also exfoliating. So it releases dead skin cells from the surface of your skin, which leaves you with a more radiant complexion. And then we also have the orange blossom essential oil blend in there, which if you've used the orange blossom cleanser or the charcoal bar soap, you will be familiar with that scent. So that's a lot. There's a ton going on in this mask, but it's so incredible. And if you have used it, you will know that when you put it on, it dries and you can literally see the impurities being sucked out of your skin. It is so cool. I've never used a mask that has sucked out my pores like this before. And so one tip with using this mask is when you smooth it on, you're either going to want to rub it to get that exfoliating effect when you put it on and then let it sit and dry, or when you're rinsing it off, you're going to want to wet your hands and then just like gently rub it too to get the exfoliating step in there, because it is a little bit gritty. So yeah, that's about charcoal mask. That was a lot. Oh, and one last tip, use it on your armpits too as an armpit detox, because it pulls out impurities from your lymphatic system in your armpit. So good too. And yeah, I've done that. If I feel like I'm starting to sweat more than usual or smell more than usual, I will use it on my armpits and it works so good. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that one.
Amazing. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite. I guess it's not so much of a new product anymore, but I absolutely adore that charcoal mask. And I think it's so cool when you can see everything. I love to see that it works. So before we go tonight, we did want to just quickly share, let me just see here, share some of the sales that we've got going on. So first off, there are some products of the month that are just introduced, and they're all 10% off for the entire month. So that includes the Bloom Essential Oil Blend, which is really great for your skin. The Citrus Fresh Shower steamers, I think they're called. They're amazing. They're honestly my favorite thing. If you're somebody that doesn't frequently have time to have to have a bath. They're really great in replacement of like a bath bomb, and they're great for waking you up and invigorating you. And then we have Kunzia Ocotea. I never say this oil right. Ocotea. And then Roman chamomile. And then, like Laura mentioned before, the Luscious Lemon Foaming Hand Soap is also on sale this month. So you're definitely going to want to snag that in your ER orders. Really great. Really great opportunities to try some of those oils too at a reduced price point. And we're not totally sure if this is continuing on, I guess, or not, but just stay tuned for those. So definitely check those out. You can place your order for those all throughout the month. And then we also have a sale that's just the first 5 days of the month. And that's going to help you to also get that promo as well, the $10 product credit. As you guys all know, if you place your order between the 1st and the 5th, you're going to get access to that $10 product credit each month. But there is a whole variety of products, and I'll let anybody jump in that wants to share on them. There's just like a really great selection of a lot of things. One thing that we were talking about before the call that I really want to point out to people is that those Dreamcatcher bath bombs came back, and they were originally a Christmas product. They are absolutely amazing. They're like the most relaxing bath bomb ever. So I would highly recommend grabbing those. Not only are they in stock, but they're on sale. But yeah, so I'll let anybody else jump in if you see a product that you want to share about, but there's a huge selection, as you can see on the screen there.
I'll jump in real quick because, oh, sorry, Alyssa.
Sorry, Tina, go ahead. Or is that Laura? Sorry, go ahead, Laura.
I just, the other day cashed in some points and got the volumizing mascara, and I had never tried it before. I had like the original mascara and the lengthening, and I have no eyelashes. Like you can never see them. So I was like, I need lengths to be able to see them. No, I needed volume first. I was blown away. The first time I tried it yesterday, I was like, I have eyelashes. I can actually see my eyelashes for the very first time. So highly, highly recommend, especially since it's on sale. Give it a try and be amazed. And I have super sensitive eyes. I had my eyes, like laser eye surgery done, and I could not wear mascara for the longest time, even natural brands. So I was so thankful when Young Living, as always, comes through with a really high quality product. So excited to see that on sale.
I agree, and my teenagers do too. Both my teenagers love that mascara. They use both together, but they swear the volumizing they are like obsessed with, which is pretty cool. And I also, same thing with the Luscious Lemon hand soap and the refill. You can get the refill on sale, so you can get both on sale right now. I definitely recommend those. And obviously Thieves fruit and veggie soap and the spray, if you don't have it, I'd highly recommend it. If you haven't seen anyone's videos, there's so many videos out there of fruits and veggies just washed with water as opposed to the soak.
The two products that I'm excited about, our electrolytes are currently out of stock, and I know that a lot of people love the Vitalite drops. So Sleek Essence is on sale here. So that is a citrus product that you can add to your water. So it's a good swap if you do like the flavored water and you want the benefit of all the citrus oils. Citrus oils are great for liver detox and all the good things, detoxing all the things. And it's really easy to carry in your purse and just add to your water. So I would definitely grab that. And the second one is actually the makeup, the palette. I'm a big makeup person. I love cosmetics and I love clean cosmetics. And one thing that I hear from members is the loose powder eyeshadows from Savvy. They're really great, but they can be a little bit messy in the morning if you're in a rush because loose powder and minerals get everywhere. So the palette is on sale and it's so easy. You literally just throw it in your purse, or I've done my makeup in the car. It's got a huge mirror and the colors are absolutely stunning on like everybody, and it's compact. So when you're applying it, it doesn't like get all over the place. And it's just a really great product. And it lasts forever. Like I've had the Golden Hour palette for over a year now, and it's a really good product. So if you know anyone that's looking to detoxify their makeup routine, this is the best time to get the palette because I haven't seen them go on sale before. So those are my two.
Just a brief note too, there are a couple of diffusers in the sale as well. So a really great opportunity to get somebody a very high quality diffuser, or if you're looking to add a diffuser, maybe you got a starter kit and you haven't expanded your diffusers within your home yet. There are a couple really awesome ones. Myself as a mom, I love the Feather the Owl. I think that it should be in every kid's room. It's also a sound machine and a nightlight. So it's very multi-purpose. And that one's also included in the sale. Yeah, there's Feather right there. It's literally the cutest diffuser ever. It's in my son's room running 24/7. And then there is the lantern diffuser, which the lantern was one of my first loves with Young Living. It was one of my first favorite diffusers before the Aria. It's beautiful. It's got that really awesome ambient light setting that you can get on it. It flickers like a candle, and it looks super cute in pretty much any kind of like home decor. So that's something that I would definitely recommend. Oh, wait, I have one more. If nobody else is going to jump in, I'm like looking through the list, getting excited. The sunscreen, guys, is a really amazing sunscreen. And like right now is the time of year where we're probably all halfway at least through our sunscreen stash for the summer. So great opportunity to stock up for the rest of the summer months and for next year as well. The SPF 50 sunscreen from Young Living is amazing, guys. It doesn't leave that white cast that typical mineral-based sunscreens do. It barely takes anything to rub in. I put it on my 1-year-old, and I was always terrified of having to put this on this kid because he runs away as soon as I start to do anything. But I can really quickly rub it in. It works amazing. It's so gentle on even the most sensitive skin. And I would definitely recommend, I use it on my face. But yeah, so definitely a really great one. And the other cool thing I've seen a few people do too, is you can actually mix some of your bronzer or foundation powder into the sunscreen if you want to use it on your face in the summer months and give yourself a little bit of extra SPF protection. But that's definitely one that's going into my order right now. Okay. Does anybody have any questions, or anybody else want to add another product that they saw on the sale?
I definitely have to do a shout out to Copaiba if nobody else is going to do it.
Yeah.
Copaiba and lime, actually. So lime goes in all my summer drinks. It goes in Ningxia Red. It's so good. Yeah. So, you know, to add it, definitely. I mean, I know it's not the white label, but it's obviously beautiful in the diffuser as well. Technically it should be the white label if you're putting it in the drinks, but we all know it's the same oil inside the bottle. So grab your 15 mil. But Copaiba, you guys, if you are not using it, you need to use it. It is an oil that pairs with everything so beautifully, and honestly, I call it my extra strength, especially if you're using it for anything muscle, anything like that, or calming. It's my husband's go-to oil for sleep, and for like if he feels any anxiety or stress at all, he puts a couple of drops under his tongue. So we had a sale on it last year. I stocked up on it. I will be stocking up on it again because it's one of those oils we're never without. And I actually use it on my pits with lime as my deodorant. So there you go.
Yeah, and as a mom of a teething toddler, I can not have enough Copaiba in my house. I'm ordering a few bottles just to have them everywhere. All right. Does anybody have any questions about the sales or the promo products this month? All right, well, as usual, we'll be here in 2 weeks' time. And then I believe after that call, we're going to be getting back to our once weekly calls come the fall. We're going to be chatting business opportunity. We're going to be chatting different products and testimonials. We welcome you to come, to join us, and to also invite your friends. And we do have a recording of this call. So if there's anybody you can think of that would be interested in learning more about the promotion products this month, we will send it a link and you can share that with them as well. But otherwise, I will let you guys go, and I hope everybody has a wonderful evening.